Oh, wow. Gosh, golly. Good morning, Internet. Good morning, Colorado. And good morning, U.S. Open. We are here at Last Resort Live, Day 3, Women's Slope. I am your host, Stan Leveille, editor of Snowboarder Magazine and host of show Last Resort. You might have seen it. And we are here giving you the behind the scenes at the U.S. Open, the stuff that you might not get to see, okay? We've got the normal broadcast over on Red Bull TV if you want to go check that out, traditional. If you want to be behind the scenes, you want to see the way things are moving, shaking, just hang with me, okay? We'll be chilling for both finals. Sure to be an insane day. Honestly, real opinion coming up. I think that this is going to be maybe the contest of the day, the women's slope final. Insane field, 6 riders. We're going to read them out to you here. Miyabi Onitsuka, Jamie Anderson, Annie Rukayarvi, Hailey Langland, Anna Gasser, and Zoe Sadowski-Sinat. Any single one of those riders could take this. I've been trying to place bets. We've been talking on the chairlift. No one knows which way this thing's going. Even Gimbal God himself might not know which way this thing's going, who has just pulled up. It is a big day, the final show. Gimbal God, You're stretched. You ready? You ready for this massive straight air?
I'm freaking ready, man. I'm real ready.
Good.
Going big today.
You heard it first. Gimbal God, as he said, we're going big today, okay? So it's a classic move. We like to get up on top of the course, see how it feels. We do, of course, have this barrier, Eric. I'm joined again by Eric. Don't forget, I should have introduced him sooner. Eric, our trusty cameraman, following us through all the dangerous situations. He's got the hardest job. Riders just pouring out. Alex Andrews, how are you nervous and scared for your riders?
No, my riders are absolutely slaying it. I have no doubt. It's
Okay.
game of sledgehammers all day long.
A lot of confidence coming. It's what you need. We got to respect it. It's Alex Andrews. Oh, my God, immediately into Pat Dodge. Again on the phone, Burton TM. Always money. Money never sleeps. Pat Dodge, is this an important call? Should I get on with them? Or
Should we say what up
it's
to
Brock Crouch on the line. Brock, you are live on Red Bull TV, bud.
Hey, how we doing, folks?
Hey, we are good. We are at women's finals, just ready to get this thing going. We cannot.
Where are you watching at? Where you watching at, Stan?
Well, we're at the top, but if you want to tune in, of course, you can go to Red Bull TV or Last Resort Live. Check my stream, you'll see yourself now.
Or come to the bottom of the course. The deck vibes are all time. It's beautiful down here. Hanging out.
Okay, Brock is telling us the deck's beautiful. Don't worry, we'll be down there for run 2, Brock, so we will see you down there. Oh, my gosh. Incredible, quick little phone interview with Brock Crouch. As you can see, this place is just absolutely buzzing this morning. Look here we are. We're at the course. Wow, okay. Of course, nothing has changed over the last 2 days, but I'll tell you what has. The weather is perfect here today. Not a cloud in the sky. They are raking this thing out. It is anybody's game out here today. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but I know it's going to be good, okay? So this morning, there was a little ride tribute to Jake. Really awesome event down at 8 a.m. Everybody met at the gondola. Like hundreds of people literally went up to the gondola. They actually renamed a run here at Vail Jake's Stash, which is so sick. So everybody kind of cruised down. We had a little moment, saw some people down there. May or may not have seen Shaun White. That is true. Shaun White spotted on the scene here at U.S. Open. It's going to be a crazy day. This is the drop-in gate. This is where the rider will think for the last time, let's get this money, okay? Let's check back in. I think there's probably a riders meeting going down soon. As we know, riders meetings kind of off limits and our favorite place to go here at Last Resort. Eric, again, watch out for the bamboo. Okay, we do have our wax tech, but the meeting is going and we should hit it. Of course, for these meetings, we're going to take the silent approach, okay? So when we go in there, I'm going to just let you listen to what's going down. Haven't quite started yet. Just kind of the calm, quiet before the storm. Some iPads being reviewed. some canned water being drank, some life thoughts being had pretty much by all, okay? Don't forget, of course, main broadcast over on Red Bull TV, but if you do have something that you want to ask me, you want me to do, you need me to go find someone, leave a comment, okay? We're looking at the comments. Hit the comment on YouTube. Let me know what we need to be doing. We got men's finals coming up later. I'm at your service, guys, okay? I'm here to show you everything you need to see. So, I mean, why don't we talk to Zoe? Let's talk to Zoe. She looks kind of Some
housekeeping issues that you need to know about.
They're discussing riders meeting changes. We're gonna hit her. Zoe, morning. Okay, any song choices for this morning? What's the vibe?
Vibe is high. Song choices, I don't know, I've got this song stuck in my head that I really don't want stuck in my head.
What do we got?
I don't even know what it's called, but it's just like a few words, and I need it now. Can you sing me something?
Yes, okay.
Out of my head.
Can't get you out of my head. That's a new one for you to try. So you get to drop last.
Yeah.
That's an advantage, or we like that?
Yeah, I don't really mind where I drop. It's kind of an advantage though. See what everyone else does. I don't know though.
Respect. Okay. Well, thank you so much. We're gonna let you do your thing, you know, internalize beforehand, but we're rooting for you. Thank you so much, Zoe. Zoe Sinat, our top qualifier in the qualifiers. She's dropping last. A big treat. Here's the thing. Word on the street is you don't want to drop first. Why? According to Kyle Mack, the judges don't like you as much, okay? You might as well just fall because you're going to scrap. It's a whole judging debacle, okay? So going last, kind of a vibe. Dropping first today is going to be Miyabi Onitsuka. Qualifying last, the 6th spot. Again, this final is going to move incredibly fast. These 6 riders are not only fast themselves, they're keeping this event moving. So just so you know, we're going to start up here. And as these runs get going, we're going to make our way down. Of course, Brock Crouch told us the scene on the deck was unbelievable. So we're going to check that out. Again, all of the full action over on Red Bull TV. But once these runs start, I do believe we will have some action on screen, a new addition for you guys this week. And, yeah, you know, wow. Anna Gasser walking in. Anna, hi. How are ya? Anna Gasser is nervous. There's only one solution. Make her talk to us. Anna, wow, okay. Oh, no, you said you're nervous, but true or false, Jason cooked you the dinner that you needed last night.
He made me schnitzel.
He made the schnitzel. I saw it with my own eyes. I was like, oh, my God, this is huge. So with that being said, you must be feeling good.
Yes, I'm so happy. It's my lucky food, so hopefully it works out for me today.
Okay, also, throwing the double crippler up on IG last night. Flex.
I was just so stoked I could try it because it was scary. I've never hit a transition feature before. So yeah, I was really happy about it.
That was respect. Incredible to see. Did you do it to scare the other competitors?
No, not at all. Everyone is riding so good, so I already felt scared. So I thought I need to actually step up my game, and I hope I can show the double crippler today in my run.
I love it. I have so much faith. Anna, best of luck. Anna Gasser, just incredible person. And here we go, riders meeting.
Hey guys, first of all, congratulations. First of all, I want to let you know that congratulations, you all get paid. So please make sure the registration has your banking information.
Great news.
Remember that we do a re-rack between runs 2 and 3. So whoever in last will drop first, and whoever's in first will drop last. Please don't forget about that. Listen to DJ, of course. He's going to be your starter once again. And lastly, to everybody else that's up here right now, after the last rider goes down, we don't want anybody on the course. I will open the transportation lane that I've been telling you not to ride all week. for you guys to ride down and you can get into the corral that way. Okay? Just please respect that we've got people and cameras and all sorts of stuff on course and lots of workers. And other than that, again, congratulations, and more than anything, have fun. Be safe. Thanks, guys.
Good luck. Good luck. Right, it's 5 minutes.
Listen to DJ. No voice.
And there it is. 5 minutes until the big dance, as we like to say. Actually, Sal likes to say that. All of a sudden, I'm just stealing Sal's nomenclatures. I'm sorry, Sal. But if you don't know, as I said, we are getting a double action box when we go live. It's a new edition. Mostly you've been having to just listen to me, follow me around. That can't be that fun for you guys. So we decided, all right, let's give them some action. Let's give them something to talk about, okay? Just beforehand, the scene, you might have heard DJ's voice. He's the course dropper. Almost just got taken out by an ice axe. There's all sorts of things happening up here. That guy's just going mountaineering after this, I guess. I don't know. It's an extreme time here at the U.S. Open, and it brings out extreme tendencies in people. Of course, all right. Wow. Media hour here as well. These are where you're going to get some of your best B-roll contest shots, okay? When you need to, like, get that emotional, like, we were at the contest vibe. This is where that shot is getting done. We've got Hailey Langland, of course, doing a footage review, checking out IG, checking out Instagram. Blotto, good to see you, buddy. Blotto, we've got a D. Blotto, Gray, legendary photographer. We've been talking about him all week. You've got a big, you've got kind of something going on tonight. Won't you tell us about it?
Yeah, there's a little party over at the Fat Tire House this evening, so I look forward to seeing my friends and family there. But we got to give it up for the Ride for Jake thing this morning. Everybody who spoke, everybody who came out, because, you know, we got to thank the man for bringing us all together and creating this one big family.
Absolutely. The energy's been incredible. Jake Rod was insane this morning, and this year, above all else, the energy is just high. Today's looking perfect, and Blotto's going to get some snaps I'm pretty sure that we're all going to be hyped on. So
yeah, looking forward to the ladies ripping it right now, so enjoy it, you guys.
Yes, thank you, Dean Blotto Gray, everyone. Legendary photographer. I'm hearing that runs are starting in 5 minutes. I'm wondering if we might want to make our way out. Some other things you might be wondering. What has Stan been doing in Vail? Well, let me tell you as we walk. Last night, of course, the bowling party. Wouldn't miss it, okay? How do I describe it? A bowling alley and all your favorite friends. Speaking of friends, Pat Dodge, of course, we can't get enough of this guy. Just a lovely specimen. And back out. The moments before it goes. Can you even imagine the butterflies in these ladies' stomachs? And then the annoyance that they must feel when I come up to them and ask them questions? Unbearable. I can't even imagine. Course drop. Big job. Of course, the waxer. Nate, how we doing? Good to see you. You've got a tough job here today. How much pressure do you feel?
Tremendous. No, we're not hitting the course, so we're just sitting back and enjoying it. The girls are going to crush it. The course is so good, and yeah, this is our best day so far. Huh?
Incredible.
Yeah.
Joined by Nate, wax tech extraordinaire. You see this guy everywhere. I don't know what kind of secret waxing techniques he's got, but they're there, okay? Because there is no other wax tech as far as I'm concerned. Never even seen another one. The best of the best, as it should be here at the U.S. Open. I mean, after all, they did get me here, right? To host Last Resort Live, the alternative stream from Red Bull TV. Go over to Red Bull TV if you want to watch the main action with no me. But as you know, we are putting some action in as soon as these ladies get going. And it looks like we are getting a little bit closer as Miyabi getting close to the starting gate here. Surely we're going to see something. U.S. team coaches practicing their backpack whistles. Is it for celebration? I don't know. It's impossible to say. Yeah, it's for celebration, we can tell. Okay. So let's go over to this fence here as we lean over and watch the course. Watch what's going to get taken out here. Got to get the gogs on. Don't want to fry the eyes out here. I don't know if you've seen my eyes. They're very big, okay? And these things will get destroyed. Okay. My big question, and a thing I'd like to talk about, Jamie Anderson and the weather. Okay, Jamie Anderson has shown up when the weather is not ideal. Today, the weather is perfect. I do believe that's going to open this field up. Anything could happen out here. 3 runs. 3-run format. So they've got 3 runs to put it down. And again, the conditions could not be any better. I can't imagine we're going to see any change in that whatsoever. Which is great news, okay? Beautiful morning. How did I get this? I don't know. Colorado has blessed us, I'd say. Colorado has blessed us.
Dude. I think I heard the cable cameras down. So. That's amazing.
Word from my trusty cameraman, Eric, that there was a cable issue. That's why there is a delay. Lucky for me and you, I'm live. So there is no stopping me once I go. As anyone who's hung out with me knows, it's a pull cord situation. You pull the talk string, and I'm just going. We've seen it before, but you've seen the previews, but this is my little rundown, okay? Straight up, you've got the flat little pink rail into the down tube, okay? Any number of things could be done here. Maybe a gap to the down tube, maybe a gap over the down tube. Honestly, the world is an oyster, as I like to say. To the right of that, the flat tube and the stairs, okay? Again, it wouldn't be a street-style setup if there wasn't stairs. I can't say it enough. I just cannot stress how important the stairs are, apparently, to any slopestyle contest. Because it's important, you know, to make it seem legit, like the streets. Down further, of course, we've got the gigantic Red Bull flat box, as I like to call it. Kind of a crazy little down bar, flat up, and a flat down. And then into the 2 features that have been the discussion of the U.S. Open, the biggest side hits known to mankind. Rennie Renakangas called them side hits, and I laughed out loud just thinking about the size of them, so that's how we're running. Now, this angle is what I see of the course, so not as easy as the pipe where we can see the whole run go down. That's why it is going to be clutch for you guys to have this second action angle. Because beyond that, there's another rail, which, again, big talking point, one of my favorite things. I think Anna did the double crippler on this first jump. Not sure. We just spoke with her, and as she said, hoping to pull it out today. Hailey Langland, of course, could do any number of things. You know, she's got some of my favorite style, personally, of a lot of these lady riders, the way she grabs and spins with the grabs, just it's the little things, you know, that you have to pick apart when it comes to analyzing style, and Hailey Langland's got it. Annie Rukavari, of course, also showed up last year. Here again, hoping to make a name. And, of course, the staple, Jamie Anderson, where, as we know, an insane competitor can pretty much stomp in any condition, and that has helped her immensely over the years. But as we also know, today is gorgeous. So like I've been saying, it's anybody's game. All sorts of people down here on the course as well. It's not just the riders that make this show happen. Camera people, the guy who ever built that gigantic scaffolding, you know, all sorts of people. We've got Neil over here getting ready to do some social media, of course. That's the Burton social media guy right there. He's got his phone out. That's important. He's working. That's good. See, that's job security right there. Social media guy on the live stream. Miyabi is actually dropping right now. I'm wondering if this is a practice or if this is legit. But she just did a board slide 270, so that was pretty sick. Going into this big fin. Back Sev on the first shark fin. Respect. Into front Sev on the second one. That's kind of, I think, the reasoning behind this course setup. They wanted to basically see who can spin both ways and who's going to use these opposite side quarter pipes to show us that they can do an array of spins. Miyabi just showed us. Unknown what she did at the bottom, but hopefully you at home can see, because as far as I know, next to me there is a screen with the action. But that depends on if Miyabi's run was live or a practice. You know, we're at the top. This is Last Resort Live. We don't always have the answers here, okay? But it's our mission to always figure it out and let you know, as I know. Oh, I'm being shown now by our producer that, yes, we are split screen. Look at us go. We are. Okay, that's official. I feel good about this. This is nice. Hello, split screen. It's nice to have you. We are, I'm getting word we are officially starting. As you can see, the people are crowded around the start gate. The TV is the place to be. Okay. This is the best show on, okay? Change the channel on that TV, watch yourself catch a whole lot of smoke, all right? That run was live, Miyabi's run. And I don't even need to see the score to know she's in first, okay? That's the benefit to dropping first, is you, at least for some time, get to sit in first. Huge bonus. If that was me, I would be flexing that super hard. I would be like, all right, I was in first at the U.S. Open for like a while. Jamie Anderson in the start gate. This is going to be a big one, you know. This is going to be one defining. I'd say this is it. This is the view, the back of a lot of people's heads, okay? I'm going to assume she's got some sort of, I don't know, maybe constant ohm playing in her ear. Moments before dropping. See, this guy's got a camera even closer into her face than I do. That makes me feel much better, actually. You're probably seeing it on the screen next to me. Look how close that person is. I'm giving a little distance. Jamie Anderson donning the number 5 bib. Last minute phone check. Any texts? Song selection key before any U.S. Open. And there we go. She is out of the gates. Nice back lip on that first feature. Gap into the down as we talk. Big gap, board slide 270 off the first hit, back 5. I have a feeling she's got something bigger than that. Switch back 5, switch back 5. And she's out of sight, but you can probably still see her. Okay. Jamie Anderson putting down her first run for now, okay? Now we watch the reactions of the people on the TV. She did it. She did it. Yeah, Annie Rukavari right here in the start gate. First run where a lot of these riders are getting those course jitters out. Of course, they had a little practice this morning, but it's hard to really get the true feeling until you are actually unleashed on that course. Annie Rukavari showing up last year, getting a lot of heads turning with her run. I have a feeling we are going to see some more of the same here today on what is easily the most beautiful day we've seen at the U.S. Open yet. Oh. On the TV now, Jamie Anderson's run replay. Hands up. That's a good sign. Zach Nigro in front of me. Powerful person. I'm good, Zach. How are you feeling?
I'm doing really good, thank you.
He's doing really good.
Stomped her run. Looked super sick.
Jamie Anderson, of course, pushing into first. Not a surprise to anyone, really. She puts a run down. She's probably ending up somewhere in the top 6 riders in this field. 3 will be taken. 3 will be awarded that gold. No, One will be awarded the gold, silver, bronze. You know how it works. Come on. Don't play games with me. Did I get my hair cut at Paul Mitchell yesterday? Side note. Yes, I did. Okay, so big stuff going down in the Vail Village. They got all sorts of stuff. They take care of you here at the U.S. Open, by the way. Of all the spreads, of all the contests, U.S. Open kind of slaps. I gotta say. Bloody Mary bars. VIP tents.
You should go here and get on both screens. Because then you'd be split. But,
How do you mean? Eric's telling me I'm... Oh, yeah. Oh, TV malfunction. Big glitch. TV glitch. Wires. People are pulling at them. Mayhem up here. Complete pandemonium. Run 3. Everything's gone wild. There she goes. It's so hard to see her from the top, though. Okay. Eni Rukavari. Looking like she bobbled a little on the first rail. Straight 50 on the second. Going into the big side hit features. Steezy. Oh, wow. Late back 3. I thought she was just hitting us with a nice Steezy back 90. Went back 3. Oh, Ollie. Okay. That looked like a front 7 off the toes. Which is respect. Okay. Everyone knows frontside spinning off the toes is sick. Hailey Langland in the starting gate. As I've been saying, one of my favorite styles of the riders in this field. Solid clip in the video of the year, Joy. And just all around great person, okay? San Clemente, local. I lived in San Clemente for some time, so we've got some San Clemente love there. Last minute song change. Vital. Hard to explain the feeling on the top of the drop-in ramp at the time like this. Excitement, tension, worry, a little bit of hunger, if I'm being honest. Didn't get a solid breakfast in this morning. Hailey Langland cleaning off the board beforehand. Wise sponsorship decision. Wise. Very wise. Of course, analyzing Hailey's stance. Looking like a 0-0. Okay. Pretty 0. It's modern. We were more used to the duck stance. 15, -15. Much more 0-0 these days. You're seeing it in the contest riders as well. I think it started as a rail thing. Alex Andrews, thoughts? He doesn't know. Alex Andrews off camera, Burton National TM, just asking him the hard-hitting questions about stances in the drop-in ramp. So, yeah, you got to burn to shine, as he just told me, which is true. Again, you are live. This is Last Resort Live, the alternative stream. Of course, you can go over to Red Bull TV if you want the normal commentary, but we've got action next to us, so why wouldn't you want to hang out with me? Is it something I said? Wow. Rude.
I hope they're seeing on the live feed. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I hope that I am being double-lived right now. That's actually the goal. Liveception, as I like to call it. Ryder is dropping. Hailey. Yeah, Hailey. Hailey Langland dropping one of the most stylish squared up back lip. Just like you see in the films. Oh, wow. Just buttering, cutting through this butter rail section like butter. Big 5. Going into the second feature. Styly switchback 1. Switchback 1, actually, the trick I am told that Pat Bridges was known for in his contest days, the switchback 1. I actually think it was a switchback 1 at the U.S. Open in like '94 or something that took him out. But We will find out the true answer to that if we see him. He is here. I saw him last night. Pat Bridges, if you don't know, of course, creative director of Snowboarder Magazine and my boss. So, yeah, they call him Pat the Eye Bridges. He's got his eye on the scene. Anna Gasser going in. Getting ready. Wondering. Sound. Move around. You know what? This angle's played. We're going to the other side. Why? Because we can, and we're here to show you it. Because you here at home don't have the pleasure. And we have, of course, found the social media access point. This is Burton's social media guy. He obviously is going to find the secret way into the course. These people are crafty, these social media types. Anna Gasser, as we said, got the dinner she required last night. She's probably feeling full. Do I think she's going to play it safe on this first run? I do. Neil, comments, thoughts. What do you think?
I think she's going to play it safe, Stan.
I can't tell if you're saying that because I set you up to say that or you really think that, but either way, it's not like Neil would say anything bad. DJ, of course, our course dropper. DJ's a great guy. He's been doing this for years. We talked to him yesterday. He was our fit model for the outerwear.
Actually, she might go front up.
Wow. Neil's actually changing his mind now, thinking it's possible Anna might go front dub on the first transition. I'm going to put on my safety goggles as we watch because it is bright out here, folks. Anna Gasser with more cameras around her than the president right now. We can't even get close. Anna Gasser dropping in. Going into this first rail section. Squares up a nice little board slide to start her up. Gap to a minors each, if we're being honest. And she does it. Wow. Okay, she did it. Went double crippler. First run. Really just letting them know that she just landed that on IG. Wow, Neil, are you going to be able to get that on social media? Did I prevent you from filming it?
No, I got it.
Okay, there he is. He's doing it. It's already up. She's doing her job, and Neil is doing his. I'm assuming she just got to the bottom. Again, you can see the bottom of the run. I cannot, so I'm a little blind as to know if she stomped, but I think she's going to be pleased. I wonder what her mindset on that was. She stomped. No, she definitely stomped, but I wonder if she's just hoping to stay in the first place the whole time, or if she's got something else bubbling. Who knows? Jamie, should we try? Okay, Jamie's over here, looking like she's probably having an important conversation with Ninja. We're gonna try anyway. Jamie,
Yo.
we're live.
Yo.
Run one. How are we feeling? How's the energy?
Oh, I'm shaking.
Okay.
I was so effing nervous.
But you stomped.
But I stomped, and I'm so happy.
It was a 6 stomp as well.
Thank you. Thank you.
What's up with that Anna double? How are we feeling about that?
It looked good. Yeah. Everyone's riding really good. I hope everyone puts down their best runs. And, I mean, this is kind of mental. This weather, the day.
The whole field out here today.
Kind of makes
Anyone's
it a little
game.
more scary.
Yes. Okay, well, any energy, special energy feelings that you need to take into run two, anything I can do for you to pump you up? What do we need?
I think I'm good. Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Jamie Anderson,
It's real.
thank you so
Real
much.
deal out here.
Boom.
Scary shit.
We'll see her again, I'm sure. That is your live interview. After run one, she was sitting in first. Still up here. Who is dropping? Let's get close. I think the main TV is out, and that is why people have stopped congregating around here. Yeah, that's true. That is 100% true. Wow, Zach Nigro, probably pleased with that double crippler. That's a yes. That is a yes. Sorry, Eric. I literally just brought you back to where we already were. Okay, I'm sorry. I can't even keep this going. But in the gate now is Zoe Sinon. I've heard discussions of some pretty crazy flips off of rails. Let's see. With Anna doing that double off. Anna going double first. What's up with that?
That was mental.
Didn't see it coming. But again, this is the U.S. Open, okay? And if you're not going to shine now, then when are you, okay? Take Anna Gasser's advice. Go dub first run.
Put sunscreen on today because you got to shine.
You heard it here. Alex Andrews literally taking on skin cancer in the name of shining bright. And that is the kind of dedication I respect and admire. You love to see it here at the U.S. Open.
Yeah, Zoe.
Yeah, Zoe. Zoe Sinat taking a drop in. We got to get in here and see some of the action. Number one, our last dropper of the day, of course, qualified first. Board slide. Is it board slide Pretz or board slide 2-7? Big front three out of the up rail. Back five off the first side hit. Side hit, of course, lovingly referred to. And she's off.
I think Alex Andrews might be the most featured person on.
Alex Andrews might be the most featured person on our show. Big fan of the show.
Oh. Dang it. Was that Zoe? Yeah. It was just in front double 10, the last part of it. And then it cut out. I don't know if she landed that, though, because the tent would have gone psycho.
We're having technical difficulties up here. Kind of a very glitchy TV screen, okay? Can't tell exactly what's going on, so we're going to try and find a rider to talk to.
Yeah, no, it was just one split second of the second.
They could watch it on their phones.
Annie, how we feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Feeling good, okay. Got run one out of the way. Any pressure off or no?
No, I fell on the first rail. Yeah. That's the worst thing you can do. Yeah. So.
But, I mean, isn't it nice to get that first one out of the way, move on second?
Yes, it is. I'm excited to take a couple more rounds.
Yes. Okay, any special energy that you're going to take in? Anything I can do to help you? What do you need? You need a canned water? What do you need?
Yeah, water sounds good.
You need canned water. Let's get her a canned water. We'll find you, okay? We're going to get Annie a canned water. It's important, okay? And my job here at the U.S. Open, to serve. Serve the viewers at home, but also the riders. You first, Eric. I'm worried. You know, the door tent situation is always tough. We're in the riders' tent now, where we are seeing some results. The people around. And we are in the water. We are in the water pit. Okay, this is canned water. We're getting it for our girl Annie. Why? Because she needs it. Why? Because she's a competitor, and we are here for the competitors. Okay. It is up to us to show you the behind the scenes. Okay, and sometimes behind the scenes involves just giving Annie a quick water. Annie, canned water. Does that please you?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Thank you so much.
I hope I'm going to do good now.
Yeah, I'm going to say if you do, it's because of the water, and if you don't, it's definitely not because of the water.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you, Annie. Good luck. Wow, okay. Let's get back in that rider's tent, though. Feel a little bit of that tension. Or not. What is our producer telling us? 1 second. Now's not the time to talk to the producer, okay? We got to think on our feet. We got to be real. So we'll go over here, peep the course, talk a little more smack.
Oh, look who it is. Oh, I thought it was Alex. Never mind.
Nope, not Alex, just an Alex outerwear lookalike. Obviously, the black kit is traditional outerwear if you're trying to avoid being seen. So, anyways, that was your first run. You were watching Last Resort Live. I am getting word that we are going to sign off for now, take a quick break, but we are going to get to the bottom. We're going to the bottom. Brock told us it's lovely down there, and we're going to check in on run 2. I think we're going to get in the corral. So don't leave. Just stay with me. But if you are going to leave, go over to Red Bull TV. It's the mainstream. Stan, that's me. We're signing off. We'll see you soon.
Next generation.
Thank you, Jake.
Gives you chills. Absolutely gives you chills. I mean, Jake Burton at this event especially, every time that you saw him, it was like seeing a little kid. He would be at the bottom of each course, slopestyle and half-pipe, high-fiving. He started this thing. 13th is going to be a Ride for Jake Day. You can go to rideforjake.com, see which mountains that are participating. The mountains that are participating, if you sign up, snowboarders are going to get to go and ride for free and celebrate Jake Burton. He has left us physically, but his spirit will continue to be the torch that burns for the future of this culture, and we are so grateful for everything that Jake Burton gave us. Right on, Jake. Let's head up for run 2 in that spirit. All of these riders have said that they are riding for Jake. This event being even more special to win in this year. And we head back up to the top with Miyabi Onitsuka, who did not hold back in run 1.
We started with a bang. She started this off the right way.
Again, coming off of that Big Air gold medal win in Aspen at X Games. During practice, Louis, you commented that this was your favorite kit, Miyabi's outfit.
Love it.
You were given points for that.
Of course, I love how clean it is. There's the board slide 270 out.
Speaking of clean.
Sending that back 7 on the first transition feature. Coming into the second one, front side 720.
So 2 more features to go. And she's going to approach this last jump coming in switch. She did a cab 900 on the first run. And she's going for the cab 1080. I had a feeling, I was like, I feel like after she saw Zoe go for the 10, it was her time.
Remember, this broadcast has an alternative broadcast just in Japanese. We know the Japanese fans are tuning in. That last 1080 was no joke, but look how clean she was up in the top of this section, Louis.
She just gets it around right here, but this is my favorite hit in her whole run. Backside 720, because of the pop that she had and just stops. That was a large back 7 on the first transition feature, and of course, the front side 180, switch backside 3 out, getting a little stale fish.
And then approaching this last jump, switch, going for that switch front side 1080. That is hard.
She drifted off the corner a little bit on that takeoff. You think if she pops off center, she's going to stick that thing.
I think just a little cleaner, and plus, you got that rep out of the way. Now, you know what to do, you know what to fix, and it's a second time doing it. Second time, I feel like, is always easier than the first one, where you might be a little nervous.
And that is the beauty of having this 3-run format. Miyabi finished 3rd here last year. No doubt she would like to move up and get that win. Look at this blooper day here at Vail. Are you kidding me? Finals Friday. A lot of these riders spend time in the backcountry, not just at competitions. Jamie Anderson is one of those people, and she actually feels that riding in the backcountry gives her an advantage in the rest of her snowboarding.
I think riding backcountry just helps your overall snowboarding. Even like riding the pipe helps your park riding. I think just being able to snowboard and be good at whatever's in front of you just makes you a stronger all-over shredder.
Terry Hawkinson was in here with us yesterday, and he said, you know, snowboarding is about reading terrain. And if you can read terrain in the backcountry and be able to make those reactions, that it transfers on the slopestyle and into the super pipe. And Jamie just backs that up.
Yeah, I agree with everything that she said there. And, you know, I watched some clips of her movie the other night from Unconditional. She can ride backcountry, and she throws 720s and big tricks off of cliffs and giant features in that backcountry, and it's really impressive. So it was nice to see her get out of that slopestyle, you know, competitive scene and ride terrain like that.
Flawless up top. Just doing what Jamie does, so smooth and way bigger on that second transition feature. This is so smooth. There's that board slide, 450 out. What do we have on the last jump? Coming in switch.
And she goes for the cab 1080. Everyone is hungry.
There's just no place to hide on course. You know, there's no feature that anyone can be like, oh, I've done so well in the rest here. I'm just gonna chill here.
Starts out here with that tail slide, 270 out, gets a 8.0 on that. And the judges are really rewarding high on those rails if you can get those like spin on, spin off.
What happened here, Louis?
Just a little under-rotated right there. You can see her nose kind of just catches. So almost maybe hold on a little bit or just give it a little bit more off the takeoff to be able to get that last, honestly, 10 degrees more.
Still an impressive trick score. I mean, with all those big numbers up in the top part, can easily see Jamie Anderson putting down that run that gets her an eighth Burton U.S. Open snowboard. That's insane.
Even if you get just one, that is huge. But she has 7 and now going for her 8.
Yeah, the most dominant woman in slopestyle, period.
I mean, Jamie Anderson is just such a talented snowboarder. I remember going to events, she was doing slopestyle, halfpipe, and border cross.
Right.
Like, she can do it all. She filmed a movie in the backcountry. I mean, Jamie Anderson blows my mind, and I've known her since we were little, but every season it's just, what did she do different this year? Because it's going to be amazing.
And when you talk about it, it makes you think almost like the old days of Terdakitis, who was the same way. Well, we've got Jamie gracing us. Namaste, Jamie Anderson.
Namaste. Hi.
You're one of the things that when I'm watching your riding, there is a comfort and smoothness. Even though this course is so intimidating, you look like you're just having fun out there at your home park.
Thank you. Yeah. I don't always feel that way. I definitely had the shakes and the nerves. That last run was like the first full pull run I've done all week, so I was really happy.
What is it like with this field in the manner in which you're all pulling each other? I mean, every single run, it's just bangers, bangers, and you're like, oh, it's my turn.
It's inspiring as ever. Like, I think this is my 13th U.S. Open, and holy smokes, the level of progression is unbelievable. I'm so happy to still be here with all the youngsters, and they're just kind of like, I don't know, setting my heart on fire. Like, look at these little munchkins. I'm like, holy smokes. So I'm happy to be out here, almost 30, still charging, but feeling better actually than ever, which is really nice because I used to think 30 was old, and now I'm like, just getting into my prime.
You're just getting started, and we're so lucky that we've gotten to watch you since you were 13, 14 years of age. Still loving it with the same energy. Good luck to you,
Thank you.
In your next run. Thanks for stopping
Thanks,
by.
Sal. Bye, guys.
Bye.
That was awesome.
What'd she say, 13 U.S. Opens that
Yeah.
she's competed in, and she's won 7 of them?
7. Uh-huh.
That's incredible. There's
Those are good percentages.
Anagasa, who's fired up after that first run, but we get back to the quiet finish. Any Rukajärvi. What does she need to do in this run, Louis?
You know, just clean up that first rail, which is where she had problems in the first run, and she does it. So now it's just a normal practice run for her. Gap board slide. Coming into the first transition feature. There's that backside 360. Coming in the next run. And the front side. See, you notice that she went off the smaller part of the wall compared to like Jamie, who was hitting, you know, the full 22-foot cut.
But she goes up on that big rail right before this final jump for the cab 900.
I like that.
So much improved from that first run.
You know, really just started off right from the first rail. She had trouble in her first run on the first rail. As soon as that clicked, it was like, okay, I got that out of my head from run number 1, and now I can just do what I do.
That's going to put her in nice confidence for her last run.
And this is tricky. The way she has to pop to get that 270 out, that's where she fell on the first run. She gets it that time. And then the front side 720. But rounds it out big with this switch front side 900 tail grab.
And that tail grab was yanked.
I liked it. You haven't seen anyone do the cab 9 with the nose grab there.
Right.
But just the fact that she was able to collect herself, she had trouble on the first rail, and get through that, and then it was like, okay, I'm good to go.
It really does. It's once you get through that first feature, then you're like, all right, I'm on it now.
Well, that puts her just outside the podium and no doubt gives her some strong confidence heading into the third and final run. Again, on a picture-perfect day here at Vail. Happiness up at the top. Vibes on vibes on vibes in the rider's tent. As it goes to the pride of San Clemente, California.
Oh, yeah.
Hailey Langland.
Hailey's due.
She is due. Qualified third. It has been that name for the last couple of years that you say she can win this thing.
I love that backside lip slide.
Whipping it around. It's one thing, she has such good board control. There's the front side 540. She's going a little deep, a little in the back seat. But I love it because the way that she does it, it looks like a corked front 7.5 pipe. And she says she grew up riding half pipe, and you can see the way that she attacks the transition features. Oh, cab 1080.
So she'll throw this run away, go back up, and I want to look at that transition feature because it's the way she's spinning off of it. It's really difficult because we'll watch it here. So this backside lip slide, I mean, again, just so much style. Only a 5.5 on that. But see how she's carving up on her toes, but then she sort of has to, she's opening up her chest, and it's just, you really are going one direction and then the next direction quickly.
And this little slam right here, just missing that head impact. You saw her reach back there. Those are the kind of slams that even though it wasn't as bad, she's still going to feel it going back up.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's warm as far as our standards for being on the mountain, but it's still cold and it's still really firm.
That is brick. That landing right there, super hard, but Hailey Langland, tough as can be, and she will try to put it all together for this final run. Anna Gasser, first run, just came out and said, I'm not holding back. Double crippler.
And she said it's not the result, it's the progression that matters to her. But if you focus on the progression and the actual work, then the results come.
Had a little bobble in between the rails, but able to get it together for the gap board slide. And there's that double crippler going large.
Coming in hot. She talked about it, I got a chance to spend some time with her yesterday, and she said just finding the sweet spot for the takeoff to actually do the double crippler, that took her a week. But she started off just spinning frontside threes so she could find how to put her edge in properly to even try it before she started doing singles and then doubles.
You know, I just love how she rides that first transition feature. Like, her line off of it is flawless, and that's why you see her sending it. I mean, she could hit it way up on the vert and be fine because she's traveling so much. And we can see after this rail right here, here's the gap front board. And then coming into this first transition feature.
All right, telestrate us,
If
buddy.
we want to pause it right there.
Telestrate us.
See how that line, and she's getting right off the vert. I mean, if that was a half pipe wall, perfect. A lot of riders you see might take off there, and they don't get the pop and the amplitude that she gets. But it's just so amazing because she's attacking it just like a half-pipe wall.
Louis Vito killing the telestrator, ladies and gentlemen.
Been waiting to use that. And
like a veteran.
And Anna giving me, you know, a picture-perfect way to take off of a transition feature.
This is going to make this third run even more interesting because you know she was looking to get up into those high 80s and put a little bit more pressure. I'm sure the rest of the field feeling pressure, but a little bit of a sigh of relief of being like, okay, it's on now.
You know, I was excited to see because you know she's going to change up that bottom jump. And she's got a bag of tricks on a big jump.
We go back to the top to our #1 qualifier, defending champ, who is presently in 6th place. Zoe Sadowski-Sanat.
So she fell on the frontside 1080 on the bottom feature. That's what she needs to land here.
I love her rail line up top. Board slide 270 out. Or switch board slide 270 out. 50-50 frontside 3 and sending it off the kink. Coming in backside 540. Now switch. We talk about how difficult these transition features are, and she's hitting it switch.
So hits this 50-50 to backflip. And here's where she did the 1080. Coming into it. She was close.
It's a testament to the viewers how big that jump is because she flipped that so slow and smooth and got it around fine, but that jump is large.
And she starts off her run switch with the switch slide to pretzel out.
Yeah, that 270 just before the kink. We were saying yesterday that the judges really appreciating that switch backside is the hardest that you can spin off of that feature. But look how deep she went here. That's another hard slam.
Look how off axis she is. So that's the difference that she's, you know, separating herself also.
So she, on the first one, she almost underflipped just a little bit. That one, she kind of overflipped it a little bit for how large she went. So hopefully, run 3, it'll be right
in the middle.
Saw Zoe Sadowski-Sanat giving a little clutch to the that right arm there. Hopefully that slammed it won't affect her too much in this final run. Somehow or another, we find ourselves looking at the last 6 runs that will determine the 2020 Burton US Open Snowboarding Champion in slopestyle. Our expectations, you know, were high, but sometimes, you know, the expectations relative to what it's like to be in competition, it doesn't match. Sometimes it takes a little longer for the riders to find that rhythm, but in this event, just first run, game time.
You know what's great too is, you know, Jamie said, oh, I was really nervous. It was the first full pull, and she doesn't look nervous riding. She has that confidence, and she can just go out there and go for the double 10.
Well, yeah, and Julia Marino has even said that Jamie's a very calm presence up there, that she kind of keeps everyone level and is good and supportive for the riders at the top.
See Jamie Anderson going through some last-minute preparation for this final run. We are heading to the third runs. Louis, we're going to send you up to the top with a microphone. Thank you. Stay with us. We're crowning the champion here on Finals Friday. Who is it going to be?
And I know, you know, I'll be going down for lunch here after the contest, but DC, obviously, he's had lunch.
Welcome back, Internet.
He's going to be good.
This is Last Resort Live, the alternative stream here at the U.S. Open. We have made our way, as you can see, to the base, the Corral, where the riders kind of come down off this massive final jump, swirl in, take the photo, fans behind them. This is kind of the, look, they're waving to us too. Wow. I just got a love you from the crowd. So things are good here at the U.S. Open. Oh my God. There's a media hour. Henry Jackson live over there on the screen. But okay, let's talk about what happened, because the second run just went down. No actual changes in the podium that we saw. Jamie Anderson's still sitting in first. 1080's kind of taken some of these ladies down on the last jump. Respect to Hailey Langland, though, for falling up top and then just still trying to hit that 1080. That's the kind of shredding that we want to see. Oh, my God. Actually, there's a live interview with, wow. Henry Jackson is doing a live interview with Maka. I don't know if you've seen the social clip of Maka doing a double front flip off a rail to her face. It was insane. But what can we expect here? Anna Gasser putting down the double. But let's look around, because here we are at the U.S. Open. We got the crowd here all excited for the U.S. Open. Third runs to go. And up here, that's the VIP zone. We were hanging out there yesterday, reporting live for you guys. Just kind of a little bit of chilling, you know, chilling down here, waiting for these third runs to go down. Again, this is the final dance, you know, a tight field, 6 riders, all of which could really show up in this last run, jump to that one spot. Will anybody be able to take out Jamie? Will Jamie be able to outdo herself? Seems like the name of the game here was stomp your first run. We saw it with Anna Gasser sitting in second right now. Anna Gasser going a little big. Anna Gasser is a funny approach to the contest. She just puts it all out on the line right away. Got to respect it. We saw a big air at X Games when she just wouldn't quit trying the triple. She was able to put the double down first. So that was incredible, you know. That's what we need. That's what we're looking for. The scene report down here. We've got a Louis Vito. Come on. I'm trying to call Louis Vito. They're putting things into his ear. He's obviously about to go on camera for something a little bit more important than Last Resort Live with Stan, as if that was possible, but it is. Again, reminder, if you want to watch the mainstream, there's Red Bull TV, the mainstream, but we are finally splitting action here on our stream. Henry Jackson just wrapping a thrilling interview with Maka and her insane slam. It's almost like we should poach Maka for another interview. Double it down, you know. But we are going to get a quick Louis Vito. Wow. Louis Vito live down here at the course, putting in work. Louis, doesn't it feel nice to kind of be on the other side?
It does, but then I was really upset because I called a trick wrong yesterday, and I'm like, gosh, this is the easiest part. I don't even have to do the trick. I just need to call it right, and I messed that up.
Yeah, I actually mixed up Chase Josie and Jake Pates, like, live. So that couldn't be – it was pretty bad.
Yeah, because they don't look anything alike either.
It was a problem. It was a real issue. Really just shot my credibility down about 10 points. But what do you think's going to happen final run here? Is Jamie going to hold on? Is Anna going to steal it? What's going down?
Well, I think it's going to be interesting because I think Jamie's going to land the last jump, Anna's going to land the last jump, and I think that Zoe's going to land the last jump with the double 10. And those are the times where I'm like, I love watching and not having to judge it because it's going to be difficult. But Jamie's so solid up top right now.
Insane. Incredible to watch. And as far as, you know, what's given ladies the most trouble, couple 1080s be in the trouble. Do you think that, what do you think it is about that 1080 that's given it so much trouble?
I think it's just the compression, you know, it's really firm landing and hard. And, that's why I think, you know, you've had a couple tries now and the pressure's on, let's do this.
Respect to Hailey, though, still throwing the 10 after falling. That was like bonus points for me. Did you feel that?
Yeah, her style is just so fun to watch. So anytime she can add some extra snowboarding for me, I enjoy it because I'm like, give me more of your style, Hailey.
Who's an MVP for Louis Vito at the U.S. Open so far? Who's looking strong for you? Who are you liking? Who are you leaving the day being like, you know what? They showed up.
I've been really impressed with Miyabi riding just between even semifinals her second run and just like I like watching riders. You can tell they're confident. They're smooth, but they're confident. And Miyabi just kind of has been attacking everything, and I think that's how she's been doing it all season. So I love watching it. And plus, I love her kit. Her kit's dope.
Insane kit. Viral clip of the week, probably Maka. Maka just had a live interview with Henry Jackson. Any thoughts on that clip?
I get mad respect for Maka. She took a hard slam, It was unfortunate, and but she's here, you know. She's like, hey, it's still the U.S. Open. I'm jacked, but I can watch and support and be part of it, and so I hope she heals up quick, and hopefully we see more of her in the coming years.
Thank you. Yes, Louis Vito, we'll let you do your thing. He's got a more official Red Bull TV looking mic than I do. When I'm saying go over to the Red Bull TV stream, I'm talking get over to Louis' stream. You know, I'm trying to. People, when they get sick of me, they come to you. So
yeah, but I have multiple people in the booth with me, so I don't have to talk as much as you. So props to you for able to carry a whole show by yourself.
Thank you, Louis Vito. We will eat that compliment all day long. Thank you. That's Louis Vito. At the base of this here, the Burton U.S. Open 2020. Zoe Sinat sitting in 6th, actually right in the gate. Let's actually move over here because we are right in the strike zone. This is where the riders are going to be kind of cruising down. I don't want to be in the strike path, okay? The last thing I want is to just take a Zoe Sinat edge to the shin coming in Mach 10. So, you know, we'll lay back, lay into the side. We've got some people over here waving to the crowd. Look, oh, hi. You guys look great. They look great. U.S. Open, a media circus, as you can see down here. Cameras as far as the eye can see. And Zoe's in. Wow, holding on to that, actually. Zoe Sinat really needing to stomp this last run. As we just spoke with Louis Vito, you think she's got to stomp on this last jump. Nice, slow style. Zoe Sinat been filming a little bit for the Burton movie as well in the backcountry. Going wildcat off the rail. There was discussion of a double wildcat. Looks like we're not going to see it. The double 10. Not able to stick it. She's not going to be super psyched up about that. That's going to do it, of course, for Zoe Sinat. But what an amazing showing that was from one of our favorites, Zoe Sinat. Last year's champ. Quick wave from Zoe letting us know she's pretty hyped still. Of course, how could you not be? Look around you, get to ride in one of the most intense competitions we're going to see all weekend. Show up in the sun, have a good time, go for a front dub 10, see what happens. You know, that's the name of the game. Of course, by see what happens, we mean usually land, because she can stomp that trick. We've seen it before. Wasn't able to put it down today. Wow, that was just Zoe's final run. Crowd giving it up for her. Again, if you are just joining us, Stan Leveille here. We are live at the base in the Corral where the riders are coming down. We've got Red Gerard's family actually right here with some Hailey Langland signs, paraphernalia. Hi, Gerards. How are you guys doing? High fives, loving the signs, loving the Hailey love. Come on, don't leave Stan hanging. You heard it here. Never leave Stan hanging. Oh my God, didn't even see you. What's up, Papa Gerard over here? Guys, where do you get something like this?
This is from, look, it's from the Burton U.S. Open from like 2015 or 16. Yeah.
She hasn't even changed at all.
We have been a fan for a long, long time here. Yeah.
Yes, we are joined, of course. That's Red Gerard's mom, the maker of Red Gerard, the makers of Red Gerard, right here. Hailey Langland in the start gate, of course. This is Hailey Langland's cheering booth. She is on course. Back lippy tap. Board slide 2-7 on the flat down, going into the shark fin, AKA side hit. Sits that 540 down. Talked to Hailey at the bottom. She said she's pulled a muscle in her stomach. She's thinking, giving her a lot of pain. I think that crash on the 1080 probably didn't help. So definitely hurting at the bottom, but had to give so much respect to her for trying that 10. I think she's going to easy style this method. Yes. Yes, Hailey. That's honestly just the most honorable move. Feeling a little hurt. You can see holding those stomach muscles as we were talking about. When you are competing out here, you have to be able to show up. The Gerards, of course, excited as anyone. You don't need a complete stomp to be excited about Hailey Langland, of course. The media circus ensues around her.
It was just a little bit of an under rotation. She opened up in the
Full
air.
send for Hailey Langland.
That rotation around. How about this? How about that method?
Gee. The sign that we have here is Hailey's style makes us all crack a smile. And I cannot agree more. Hailey Langland, one of the most stylish riders, just a pinnacle of the women's slope field. Wouldn't be the same if she wasn't here. Crazy style. Insane board control. These contests are tough, you know, imagine. You just got to show up. Even if you've got some pulled muscles, show up. She's climbing the fence, talking to the Gerards now. Kind of getting helped over the fence here by Henry Jackson. Henry Jackson really able to do it all out here. If he's not live commentating, he's athlete support. So yeah, you know, we're just trying to see Stan on both streams here. That's the goal. We're on my stream. How do I also get on the other live stream? Everything's coming up, Stan. That's really the goal of Last Resort Live here at the U.S. Open. But also giving you, of course, the backs behind the scenes look. Any Rukavari on the course right now, a Finnish rider. We gave her the canned water. She stomped her second run. As we said, if she lands, it was thanks to the water. So, again, you're welcome. You are welcome, Annie. Coming in switch to the final jump.
What are we going to see?
Switch front.
There's a look at the cab 9, unfortunately sitting that one.
Going switch front 9, not able to take it. Going to get docked for that. Of
One more
course,
time, let's hear it for any rookie
final
already.
runs here for the ladies. You got to imagine they're tired. They're fatigued. They're thinking about what Jamie Anderson did. Thinking about what Anna Gasser's up to. But a smile, a replay, and Mark Clavin on course, the people's champion. Mark Clavin, how are we feeling today?
I was on time today, so pretty good.
Wow. Mark Clavin on time. I can't dispute it. I haven't seen. Best photo you've taken today, who was it of?
Ooh, Anna with the double. Has she busted that out yet? In practice, she was kind of killing it.
As we just found out, Clavin was only shooting practice because Anna, yes, did stomp the double. First run, Clavin.
Yeah, well, I was, you know, when you're shooting on course, you can only see one trick at a time, so I was up at the top. I didn't see the bottom.
That's respect. That is respect.
How's it going for you, Stan?
You know, it's going well. The main goal now is get on both live streams. So we've got Red Bull TV over here. We've got Last Resort Live here. Anytime that I can really just be multi-purpose. See, right now even we're missing it. Yeah, Clavin trying to stick a hand in there. That's him. Anyway, Clavin. Jamie Anderson sitting on top. Do you think anyone's going to dethrone that? What do you think? What's your prediction here? You like to bet on sports.
I love sports betting. Is it what? Let's see, Miyabi and Anna? I think Anna's going to put down a run, maybe force Jamie to go big on her final run. So we'll get some drama.
We are all about drama here, of course, joined by Mark Clavin, our online editor and snowboard personality, Cab 270 enthusiast.
Big enthusiast. I'd like to see some of those maybe down today on these big old rails. These things are massive. They are so scary on course.
Yeah. Clavin talks a lot of trash about going on course, hasn't peeped a word this week about getting on course. This one's really scaring you, huh?
The stair, I'm afraid to say it, but the donkey, I don't know. If I bail early and just get like 3/4 of the rail, I could probably.
Wow. Okay, now there you have it. Clavin has officially made the claim that he could hit one of the rails at Slopestyle. Here we go. Miyabi coming in. Last jump, not able to stick. Kind of a little detail here. The nice little J painted onto the landing for Jake Burton. Nice little touch. Also serves as an upside-down gam of Hangman if you wanted to play.
Getting a third place finish here this year. She got on the podium last
Miyabi
year.
knowing that she is third now with that run. Knowing that she is third. Here we go. Shark fin replay. Stylish front seven off that thing. Going, what's that, melon? My eyes, you know, it's very bright out here, the screen. We've got the VIP up here. Last Resort Live, reporting from the Corral. Russell! There's Russell. Russell is another very important behind-the-scenes member of snowboarding, as is Henry Jackson, who's oh my gosh, Henry Jackson. Wow, he tried to not make eye contact with me to maybe avoid this exact situation, but no one is safe at Last Resort Live. Henry, highlight of the day, break it down for me. Tell me what you're feeling.
Oh, hard to pick. I mean, obviously we had the ride for Jake this morning, which I can't help but feel that he was probably laughing at us as we tried to ride those hefty moguls through the trees. Definitely he had the last laugh. Hailey Langland's method, pretty high up there, and the fact that Jamie Anderson is still doing the smoothest and maybe the best runs that women have ever done on a snowboard. Like, what's going on with that?
We don't know. It's kind of freaking me out as well.
I mean, you know, she a couple of years ago there was a minor dip in her prowess, and then I feel like she just went, oh wait, I got to try again? Okay, and now she's back. And it's just unbelievable.
You're working hard out here, Henry.
Working hard or hardly working?
No, you have to keep talking. It's a hard job. Any advice to me? Like, what do you crutch on? You know?
Fat tires. Fat tires are good.
Fat tires. Yeah, fat tire. We're crutching on fat tire here.
Anna dropping in. Sorry, I got distracted there, Stan. We gotta see what's going on here because this could be the only challenge for Jamie. Yes.
Hold on. Got a little edgy into the second.
I've got the mic though, Stan. Here you go. You need to talk about that. That would
Okay,
help.
that would help. Off the cliff bar feature. Loving the grab off the rail. I'm on the fence about grabs on rails, but that's a situation that we like. Final jump going in. Back to 10, opens it up. Oh my God! Goes way too big. Classic on a gasser. Goes massively big. Holding onto her arm. We've got she's attempting to stand up, thinking she's feeling okay. Anna Gasser, of course, the rider, poised to try and mess with Jamie's position. As we know, she just gets so excited and just took that one massively big. Down here. You never like to see a fall at the U.S. Open, of course, but part of it, if everyone always landed all the time, wouldn't be snowboarding, so she is back up, riding to the bottom. Just tried to completely juice that one. Not able to hold on to it, but she looks okay. Hugs all around. This is, as we've been saying, one of the most competitive fields that we're going to see all weekend. 6 riders, anyone's game.
She just took slam after slam going for that. So much respect to Anna.
A lot of people around Anna. One of the course favorites, one of Burton's favorites, one of the weekend's favorites, and Jamie is up in the drop-in, and it's been decided that there's our champion, Jamie Anderson. Just a cleanup crew at Contest Snowboarding.
Her 7th Burton U.S. Open Slopestyle title.
Coming in. A lot of camera time. See, Last Resort Cam. Where does Last Resort Cam fall in reference to all of these cams? We don't know. But Jamie Anderson has got to be happy with that one, you know? Just taking it in. Peter Cirilli right there. Burton Photog. Keeping his face covered. He doesn't like to talk to the camera. We've already talked to him. Oh, God. Russell. We've also got Russell. Russell, don't run from us. Hi, Russell.
Hi. How are you?
Good. You know, Jamie's takes another one. What do you think? What do you think this means for her?
This means that she's won a lot of things. I don't know how many because I can't count anymore, but she's, you know, she's doing well. And let's see. I'm curious to see if she's gonna put down a psycho runner now. She's not chilling. No. She's going for it.
She is going for it. Probably an homage to the rest of the riding that we've seen in this contest, which has been nothing short of breathtaking.
Now, what I'm wondering is the cab 10 going down right here?
I think the cab.
Okay, we're switching it up. She's going in switch story here.
This is the moment. Will we? Oh, she's going.
Oh, baby.
Oh, she's going. Oh, wasn't able to.
Respect that. You gotta respect that.
Jamie Anderson.
Respect and hands together for
your champion, ladies and gentlemen. Jamie Anderson, Hailey Langland getting in there for the hug. Everyone's trying to get a photo. Henry Jackson just not really sure what to do with himself. Hands up in the air. There's microphones, field producers. And that is, wow, and they're putting up the nice little step and repeat here. Again, Last Resort Live. This is the stuff you might not always get to see. What is it like on the Corral when the winner comes through? Miyabi taking third.
Burton U.S. Open Slopestyle.
Any great run. Can we agree that it was the water that helped you stomp that?
Yes, I think so. Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. So fun to ride. I didn't really ride with you, but I felt like I was riding with you. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, thank you.
So what's next? What are we doing now? Time to kick off the boots and relax, go take some laps? What are we doing?
Yeah, let's cruise around.
Annie, thank you so much. So fun to watch you. Glad I could help with the water. Wow. Okay, Annie Riccovari. The pop-up here, as you can see, where the champion photos will be taken. Do we need to get in there? Probably. Should we try? Probably. Okay. Is someone going to sub us? I don't know. Look, I'm a champion, and this is what it looks like when you are a champion. You get in front of this. Yep, feels good. Just breathe this in, breathe it in. You know, this is what it feels like. I will never get to experience this again. So, wow, a media circus here. And I'm going to have to do my best to just hold off on interviews for a little while, okay? But, yes, a joyous day. As we said, Jamie going in for the hug with Gimbal God. I can't even imagine how this feels. So why imagine?
Don't forget we have 32 men in.
Let's just try and find. Oh, there goes Anna. We're gonna try and talk to her, even if.
So it's gonna be an incredible show this afternoon. Right now it's about 12 o'clock, and we are gonna be back for 2 p.m. We'll be dropping our first rider as you see.
Anna Gasser, taking a slip. Anna, insane. No off switch, Anna. No off switch at all. Just trying to take that thing completely massive. Are we okay?
I'm actually okay. I couldn't breathe for a second, and I think I have to just stop like having a crash at every competition I'm entering.
You know, that is always a goal. Stop crashing at the contest, but such a sick thing to see. Okay. You guys are in. Anna, we're gonna wrap. Oh, they need Anna. I gotcha. We got a guest stolen from us, is what just happened. We got pulled. You know, that'll happen. But we'll go. Gonna go. Congrats, Jamie here, of course. Hey, how are we? There's a line to hug Jamie Anderson. It's kind of one of the rides here at U.S. Open. Get a ticket, wait, hug Jamie Anderson. That's a good idea, actually. You can use that U.S. Open next time if you want.
We'll have our official award ceremony tonight.
Oh, wow, sorry. Not in your shot. Lots of cameras. She's about to go in with someone else. But congrats, Jamie. Big move. Love to see it. Wow, must feel good. And now you can relax, or is there no such thing as relaxing for you?
I'm going to chill so hard all day. Sunbathe, maybe have a beer or two. Thank God.
Respect. Another victory. We love to see it, Jamie.
2020, baby.
Big year for Jamie Anderson. You're champion.
I've been there, and I've learned
wow.
vortex on it. I don't want to get sticky.
And a hug for Mark Clavin. A hug he will not soon forget. Barrett Christie here, of course, as we know, my favorite snowboarder. Check our memorabilia in the Colorado History Museum of Snowboarding. That place is lined with Barrett Christie gear. You wouldn't believe it. It's like a Barrett Christie pro shop in there. Barrett, I mean, you're losing your voice. What happened?
It's because I was talking to you too much the first night I was here.
This is what happens when you get too close to me. This is by day 4, people realize they shouldn't get close to me anymore because I will make them talk. Great to see you, though, Barrett. Legend. Some of the behind-the-stuff's seen here at the U.S. Open. Barrett Christie, always fan out on her. I always do. I just have no other choice, you know? All right. And that's, whoa! Aaron Blatt, Jiminy Christmas, just when we were about to sign off. One of the most prolific photographers. How's that feeling for you? Are you going to get a break between men's? What's your vibe?
I'm going to hit the champagne toast, bro.
Okay. You need to take that photo. Don't let me stop you. Aaron Blatt, thank you so much. All right, everyone. This has been Last Resort Live. I'm your host, Stan Leveille. We will be back for the men's. Until next time, Check out Red Bull TV. We're signing off. Thank you again, Eric. Great show.
And your 2020 Burton U.S. Open Women's Slopestyle Champion, her 8th Burton U.S. Open title. Let's get loud and proud for Jamie Anderson!
All right, and one more time, let's hear it for the women's podium for Slopestyle, the Burton U.S. Open.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here in Vale, we are down the bottom with today's women's slopestyle champion for the 8th time, Jamie Anderson. How does it feel?
Feels good. Yeah. Holy, that was crazy. Didn't think my first run would hold. Definitely had the cap 10 I wanted to do, but holy, got to take a victory lap, which felt good.
Well, I mean, normally, okay, they're crazy because my voice is so loud. I'll try and whisper, and then I'm the same level as anyone else. Normally a victory lap doesn't entail a cab 1080. Normally we expect a method or maybe a 5. Did you just want to put that run down for yourself?
Yeah, I mean, the course is so good. It'd be like wasting a banger jump for nothing.
Fair enough. Last thing I want to do waste a perfect day. Sun's been out, sky's blue. Let's talk a little bit quickly about the level of women's slopestyle riding at the moment.
The level of riding is just so inspiring. Been watching the last 5 years.
What do you want me to shoot?
All
Let's just
the
go right,
girls
like behind that.
push themselves so hard, push me harder than I thought I could send it. And I'm really impressed. Gasser, Miyabi, Lil Layla, Kokomo, Hailey, like everyone's charging. Zoe coming out last year and just dominating. It's a really cool time in women's snowboarding. I'm happy I'm still hanging with the girls.